In a jaw-dropping turn of events that's shaking the streets and social media alike, outspoken internet personality Charleston White has been locked up after launching a fiery tirade aimed at Lil Durk, accusing the Chicago rapper of snitching on his own brother, Lil Baby, in a desperate move to dodge a harsh sentence. And what followed was a shocking spiral that landed Charleston behind bars himself after admitting he knew everything Lil Baby did but would never snitch, triggering a fast and aggressive response from law enforcement. Let's get one thing straight. This isn't just another petty internet beef. This is serious. This is real. And it might be the most explosive chain of events we've seen between influencers and rap elites in recent memory. Charleston White, known for his brash, no-holds-barred commentary and viral clips where he goes off on rappers, gang culture, and even civil rights legends, may have finally taken things too far. But it didn't start with him. It started with a whisper, a leak, a betrayal. Word began circulating on the internet and in the streets that Lil Durk, facing an avalanche of legal problems from his ongoing murder-for-hire case, had allegedly turned state's witness. The target? None other than Lil Baby. Yes, Lil Baby, Durk's own close collaborator, his so-called brother, and one half of what fans often call the strongest bond in modern trap music. If true, this wasn't just a career ender, it was a street code violation of epic proportions. And in this game, that's worse than a bullet. Durk allegedly provided detailed information to prosecutors about a series of events surrounding a separate investigation involving Lil Baby, supposedly in exchange for immunity and potential early release from his own case. These weren't just accusations. They came accompanied by whispers of sealed documents, anonymous insiders, and one audio file that reportedly featured Durk speaking on keeping himself alive at any cost. Social media exploded. Fans didn't know what to believe. Was it true? Was it strategy? Was Durk set up? Or did the OTF leader really fold under pressure? While the rap world tried to process the fallout, Charleston White saw red. He didn't hesitate. Within hours, he took to Instagram Live, Facebook, and YouTube with a furious vengeance. His eyes bulging, his voice cracking with emotion and anger, Charleston looked directly into the camera and said what most were too afraid to even consider. Durk snitched on his own brother. That boy's a rat. A yellow-bellied, Chicago-born Judas. I don't care how many chains he got or how many fans ride for him. He's done. And not just done in rap, done in the streets. You snitched on Baby. You snitched on your brother. And that wasn't all. Charleston didn't stop at insults. He dove deep into what he claimed he knew about Lil Baby. I know what Baby did, he shouted during a now-deleted live stream. I been new, but I ain't never gonna tell. I die before I tell. I ain't no federal informant like Durk. I don't need no plea deal. I'm a real one, and y'all better remember that. That was the moment everything changed. Because those few words, I know what Baby did, but I'll never tell, were all it took. Law enforcement doesn't play when someone openly admits knowledge of criminal activity. They don't care if you're an influencer, a rapper, a comedian, or a clown with a phone. They treat it the same way. Within 24 hours of the rant going viral, federal authorities issued a detainment order, and Charleston White was taken into custody for questioning. Onlookers caught the moment he was cuffed outside his home in Texas. He looked shocked, trying to play it off, but the gravity of the situation was undeniable. He was escorted away while shouting, "Y'all can't silence the truth. I ain't no snitch. I'm the realest out here." The internet nearly imploded. Now Charleston White, the man who always claimed to know everything, is under intense scrutiny. Law enforcement reportedly wants to know exactly what he knows about Lil Baby's alleged criminal activities. Was he bluffing for views? Or does he actually have the receipts? If so, why was he sitting on them? And most importantly, was Charleston unintentionally admitting to obstruction by keeping silent while knowing about federal crimes? The irony is Shakespearean. The man who accused another of snitching is now in hot water himself, not for telling, but for refusing to tell. Charleston's lawyers are already scrambling, trying to paint his rant as satirical performance, arguing that he's a known provocateur who exaggerates for content and shouldn't be taken literally. But prosecutors aren't buying it, especially not when federal-level investigations are on the line. As of now, Charleston is being held without bond pending further questioning. His social media accounts have gone eerily silent. Posts have been deleted. Lives have been archived. His usual content stream has dried up, and fans are left wondering, did he really know something? Or did he just talk himself into a cell? Meanwhile, Lil Durk's camp has been completely silent. Not a single word. No tweets. No Instagram posts. No interviews. Nothing. Some say it's strategy. Lay low. Let the chaos unfold. Others think Durk is shaking behind the scenes, fully aware that the firestorm Charleston ignited is only going to bring more attention to the documents and testimonies being scrutinized behind courtroom doors. Did Durk cooperate? Did he give up info on Lil Baby? If it comes out that he did, even to save his own skin, that's a stain that'll follow him forever. Lil Baby himself, who's also been quiet lately, made one cryptic Instagram story post a day after Charleston was taken in. It was a black screen with the words, "You never know who really for you until they're hungry." Fans were quick to speculate. Was that a shot at Durk? A reaction to Charleston? Or both?